The use of these iron tools have really sped up my process. And I know something that could speed this up much faster, and that would be an enchantment table. I mined 4 diamonds on the last episode, and now I don't know what to do with them. I'm kind of torn between either making diamond tools, we can make a diamond pickaxe, or I can make an enchantment table. I found a ruined portal out that direction, somewhere south, and I think we'd like to go find it again, just to see if there's any obsidian in there. And if there is, I might just make an enchantment table instead of making tools, so then I can enchant my iron armor and protect myself a lot better than with just a diamond axe. So I guess we're gonna venture south and see if I can find that ruined portal. Yesterday, I was on a call with one of my buddies, VikingPilot. You guys may know him, you guys may not. If you have not been following that man, he is the creator of the Skyblock Kingdom server, and I think he definitely deserves a follow, which he's going to be linked in the description below. But I was speaking with him yesterday, and he had told me a little trick that for some reason, me as a Minecrafter, I did not know. And I should have known this, and I'm shocked that I did not. And apparently, it's called a crit hit, a critical hit. You jump and you land the shot. And apparently you can one-shot that right there. That's a crit. And I just learned that yesterday. Out of the years that I've played this game, I did not know that was in here. Look around, make sure we're a little safe here. I don't know if there's anything here. It really doesn't look like it. There you are. I knew you were here. Please have obsidian. Please have obsidian. That adventure was not as successful as I was hoping it would be, but now we know there's no obsidian over there. And we are definitely going to use those diamonds for an enchantment table, because I need protection and unbreaking on majority of my stuff. I'm not too concerned about getting diamond quite yet, so it's not really like that big of a priority on my list. I need to just make sure I'm well equipped to go into those mines, to go get more diamond. So an enchantment table would make way more sense with those diamonds than anything else. However, my second adventure today is going to be finding a village, because I need to start my industrial era here in the hardcore world to make sure I have things that I need to keep us pushing forward. This little house is not going to cut it. So yeah, let's go hunt down a village.
My business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I. I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I. Think that life was cold and lonely when you up and left me, sadness overwhelming. Oh me, I'm out and about, painting the town red, I'm coming around. through, just me, myself, and I.
All right, we've come to the conclusion that this entire village is absolute booty cheeks. However, this will work great for an iron farm. Iron farms on Java are completely different than iron farms on Bedrock. We only need a minimum of 3 villagers for an iron golem to spawn, and that's really good to know. Guys, we're gonna have an iron farm a lot closer than I thought. That's great. That is great to know. So we are going to push this iron farm out just this direction a little bit. So we're going to find minimum 100 blocks to build out for the farm. And we're going to use you guys. You guys are going to be used a lot. That doesn't make sense, but a lot. So negative 365. This is 100 blocks away from the village, and this is where we want this to be. So let me build up right here by the water so I can just jump in. But we're going to make a tower to mark where our industrial district is going to be. And this little flat spot is going to be a lovely place to have that, because it's right there by the house. And right here by the village, which we are 100 blocks out from that village, so the iron farm will work. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you, Minecraft. Now, there seems to be a big difference between Bedrock and Java iron farms. Since I'm majority of a Bedrock player, I'm going to explain to you how the Bedrock farms work. Your requirements are to have at least 10 villagers, 20 beds, and at least 75% of those villagers need access to their workstations, and they need to be working within that 24-hour period. All villagers must be linked to a bed. The spawning space of a Java farm and a Bedrock farm is going to be the same, which is 6 up, 6 down, and 8 blocks out. There is one part that is like 7 blocks, but honestly, I would just make it 8. Just know that 1 block row will not spawn. Now, the complicated part about the Bedrock farm is it finds the center of the village to spawn an iron golem. And the Bedrock mechanics are going to look for the center of your first linkable bed. So it's going to take the pillow. Once that pillow is found and linked, that becomes the center of your village. Now, you have a 6 high, 6 down, and 8 blocks out spawnable area for an iron golem. So make sure you keep all 20 of your beds together as close as you can in the center. Now, there's a lot of mechanics there for that, and Java, I'm gonna give the crown to Java here, because Java requires 3 villagers, a zombie, villager needs to sleep, and a spawnable space. The only thing that's gonna be spawning an iron golem here is if you scare the villager. Alright, so currently, this is what I have for the iron farm. We are making the platform above for the spawning area. I know a lot of this is wood, but I will be changing it to a solid, non-flammable item. But the rest of this is coming together very nicely. I'm going to have the iron golem spawn up here, and then the water will push them off to the edge down this direction, and then down into the execution chamber. So this is coming along nicely. I need my zombie here, villager, 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 which I actually need to go collect more iron to finish this rail system. I have a little bit of actual powered rails, so hopefully that's enough to get me up. If not, I have a little bit more gold that I can use. I know there is a Fletcher villager over there, just kind of meandering around, so if I need to get some more emeralds to get redstone dust, I can just trade it from the villagers. I'm trying to stay away from caves as much as I possibly can, but it looks like I'm gonna need some more iron. So hopefully there's a large mountain peak around here, so I can just go mine up there, or I have to go to the caves again. which this area doesn't look all that rocky, so. Okay. We have the spawn platform taken care of. Hopefully that'll work. Not sure. We'll find out. But it looks like the sun is going down and we can collect another zombie here in just a couple of moments. And hopefully this one works. Okay. The zombie is where we want it to be. Finally. I have spent way too long doing that. And now we will collect our villagers. And then the iron golems should, in theory, be spawning. This has been one of the most annoying processes I have ever been in. I would like you to please get in my boat. There we go. Okay, let's go. Is there an easier way to do this? More than likely, yes. Is there a more fun way to do this? Absolutely not. Haha, nerd. Got him. Got him.